Hello everybody, Tyler here with Paul Sound. Today we're starting a series of tutorial videos based around the Nuage digital audio workstation from Yamaha and Steinberg. This tutorial today is going to cover the basic setup operations of the Nuage system. We're assuming that you have followed the instructions that came with your Nuage unit and have set up the fader unit, the master units, or whatever portions of Nuage you purchased, and have interconnected them and installed the required software on your computer based on what they explained to you in the manual. And so this tutorial today is going to go over how to get the software up and running and get it to interface with the Nuendo DAW. The topics we're going to cover is Dante Controller patching, Nuage Workgroup Manager, assigning and lining up the screens to fader units, the Dante accelerator card settings, and the VST connections to get your talkback and monitoring systems set up. So to start things off, we're going to start with Dante Controller. Okay, so Dante Controller is the program that controls the patching between your Neo units and the computer. The Neo units are your I/O for Nuage, and so they have line level and digital inputs and outputs that let you get audio in and out of the Nuendo DAW and the Nuage system. So Dante Controller is the virtual patch bay to get the Neos to talk to your computer. So to start that, we assume that you have downloaded Dante Controller from Audinate's website or Yamaha's website and have installed it on your computer. If you're on a Mac, you can find the program by going to your Applications folder and finding Dante Controller. On the PC, it's similar. You'll go to Start, All Programs, Dante Controller, and you will see the program there in your programs. And to open it, you just simply click on it. I have mapped a shortcut to my dock to get to it quickly if I need to change my patch. So let's go ahead and open that up. Okay, you'll see here, now that Dante Controller is open, you can see the devices that you have on your network, on your digital audio network, here on the side and up here at the top. Each device has a transmit and a receive side to it. So each device is bidirectional. A Neo is 16 channels in and 16 channels out. The Dante accelerator card that you installed in your computer is 128 channels in and 128 channels out. So to patch from the Neo, to patch from the line level inputs of the Neo into your computer so that you can record, you need to come over here to the Dante transmitter side and find the Neo, which is labeled Yamaha Nuage IO 16A and has some numbers after it. And so you'll see a plus sign right below it, and you want to transmit from the Neo to your computer, which is labeled Yamaha Dante Excel. If you click this plus sign here, you'll see a patch matrix to patch from one device to the next. You can see here that the Neo only has 16 channels can only pass 16 channels of audio. It can only transmit that many. But your computer here, you can see, can receive up to 128. So if you had multiple Neos, you could transmit up to 128 channels into your computer at one time. The patching is as simple as clicking on the matrix where you want the patch to go. So if I want channel 1 of the Neo to go to channel 1 of my computer, I simply click the box there. You'll see a loading sign that means it's patching. And then let's say I want channel 2 to go to channel 3 of my computer. You can simply come down and you don't have to go one for one is basically what I'm saying. You can patch based on however you would like to patch. We have our system set up as 1-to-1 right now. Now, to get my returns to go to monitors and other units out of the Nuendo DAW, I need to patch from my computer to the Neo's outputs. And so I'm going to come over here to transmitters, and instead of selecting the Neo, I'm going to move over and select the Dante accelerator, which is my computer's card. And then on the receivers, the Neo is going to be receiving. So I'll click this plus sign right here, and now you can see that the Neo can receive 16 channels of audio, and my computer can transmit 128 channels of audio up here. So I have mine set up once again, just a 1-for-1 patch. Channel 1 of my computer is going to output 1 of the Neo. Channel 2 to output 2. And so to change that patch, you can just click anywhere and it will change that patch for you. Double patching is accepted. You can see now I have channel 16 of my computer going to output 6 and output 16 of the Neo. So if I had a monitor mix that I knew would be transmitting out of my computer on channel 16, and I needed that to go to 2 different monitoring sets, instead of doing an analog Y or something, I can just digitally patch to output 6 and output 16 of the Neo simultaneously. A few other Dante Controller notes. This Dante Controller program is what lets you control anything on the Dante network, any Dante devices. Up here you've got some tabs. You can see the device status, which will tell you the status of any devices on the Dante network and their firmware version, their link speed, etc. You can also view the clock status and change which device is the Grand Master. Right now I have my computer set as the Grand Master. That's the way we like to run it, but you don't have to. You could have the Neo be the Grand Master, or some other Dante device can be the Grand Master. If you're experiencing Dante issues, there's also an event log that will show you any issues or problems that are happening on the Dante network. And so it's a quick way to troubleshoot and find out if you have issues going on. Anyway, that's about all the detail we're going to go into with Dante Controller at the moment. Remember, if you ever have any more questions regarding anything we go over, you can send your questions and tutorial requests in to us. Brad will be our man for answering your questions, and you can email him at brad@polsound.com.